We're back. So this is part 2 to episode 4. All right. So if you're just coming to this video, make sure you go check out the first part to episode 4 to get the full message. All right. For this ancestral empowerment reading. All right. My spiny senses are going. Ancestors is like, come on now. amping the energy up. All right. So where we left off at was make the change. Okay. So there's a tower could have fallen somewhere. Something could have been very disappointing or left you disappointed. Something just fell, like the incense, the ash to the incense just fell. All right, so something fell. It's like maybe a spark or fire left or died or something like this, okay? And it's like you're in this process of weaving together the crown you deserve. 0101. And you could be in this energy of forgiving self, okay? Or you're being guided to 111. This is like the energy of forgiving yourself if you will allow yourself to be ready for this, or if you are ready for this, or for the past mistakes, shame, blame, people, whatever, all right? But unplug and relax for a spell, okay, was the last card. And then we have sword. Make the change, okay? Maybe some of you are thinking about cutting your hair or dyeing your hair, doing something different, okay? Somebody could be 37. The month of October is significant. March, July, the 14th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 10th, the 14th, okay? Let's see. There is a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, 222, do the thing and do it with confidence. Okay? Take control of your own narrative. I'm being guided to read this. Let's read it. Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish control, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. 321. Okay? Yeah. Yep, the color red is significant. And we got red roses. Look, I said that in the first part. Red roses. We got these red tomatoes. Somebody could have a garden. Maybe you're growing tomatoes, or you did. Okay? You could also have, like, your bathroom could be set up like this. Maybe you have plants in your bathroom. Maybe your tub is right by the window. Maybe this is something that you do to... This could be something, unplug and relax, what you do to, and then also meditation, yoga, something like that, or you're being guided to pick this up, all right? This is going to help to cause calm and regulate the nervous system, is what I just heard, okay? This is going to help you. Some of you may feel guided to start a garden, start drinking more tea, you know, bringing more plants, life into your home, okay? This is going to help to regulate. Yeah. Help you to feel more stable and secure. All right. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. That this is really resonating with. You may also, and then we did get this about reading. Okay. So maybe reading a book. Wow. What is she doing? Okay. The number 13 is significant. Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Do you hear me? Water is significant. Being by water. Maybe relaxing as well for you. So maybe visit the water. Focus on the here and now. Get out of your mind. Look up angel number 3322. Somebody could be 33, 34, 40. We did get 40. 22, 30. It's time for healing, not war. Yeah. Okay. Mermaids are significant as well. Fairy tales. Okay, you may be somebody that believes in fairy tales, and maybe it's like you've lost the courage to believe in this. 0550. And I feel like that's why the ancestors are like really trying to motivate and empower you. Like they do exist with that tapping into your childlike energy again. That playful energy. Getting out of that seriousness all the time. 0606. Opening your heart again to this energy is very big. Because it does exist. Whatever, maybe you weren't able to as a child to dream or to have those like fantasy thoughts or adventures or something, or maybe you experienced it for a very short period of time. It was short-lived. All right. And it's like the ancestors are wanting you to tap back into this energy so that you can reignite that flame, that desire again. Okay. Honoring your energy by giving it what it truly wants. 654. What it's truly desiring. Without judgment. Without fear. Okay. So at this time, I feel like the ancestors are trying to build up your self-esteem, build up your courage. 0707. Wanting you to sit and reflect. Reflect on all the things that truly make you feel light. That truly make you feel just so doggone good. All right? If it's like a creative endeavor or a creative project, if it's like doing something you used to do when you were a kid, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Maybe stepping into that type of energy of mystery and imagination, okay? Because I got fairy energy as well in the first part, like this mystical energy. And I'm hearing dreams do come true. So release the doubt, release the fear, rebuke the fear and rebuke the doubt. Okay? For my prayer warriors or upcoming prayer warriors, okay? Because now's the time to pray. Now's the time to meditate. Now's the time to send out that call. The ancestors are here. They want you to speak a little louder and say it with your chest, okay? All right, ancestors. I got a little bit of spiny senses with that one. Say it with your chest. Bottom of the deck. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Because you could have somebody right now that's currently in your energy that is trying to dictate your narrative. They're trying to control it. This is why the ancestors are guiding you to do these specific things that's going to shake you up out of that energy and allowing this manipulation to take place any longer. Even if it's like the low vibrational parts of self that's bringing conflict to your choices and decisions. Okay? Energy be. When the ancestors be here, let me tell you, like, I feel the energy. And this is why it doesn't surprise me that to take a breath. Because every time I feel like I'm almost winded when I do the ancestral readings. It's that intense for me. So I do have to breathe. Like, sometimes I'll catch myself, and it's something that I've always done, even as a kid. It's like hold my breath. So some of y'all could do that. And this is why in the first video, the ancestor said to be doing breath work, because it's really going to be beneficial to you. It may seem like something small, simple, whatever, but no. It actually is going to massively help you. Okay? So that's for somebody. Because I know I'm over here like, okay, breathe. All right. So we'll read this and move on, okay? Don't seek anyone's approval. People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. Okay? All right, hold on. Okay. All right. So let's see. We have the African Goddess Rising deck, okay, that I was guided to pull out as well for today. What do we have, ancestors? What would you like us to know, please? Thank you. Scarcity. The number 21 is significant. Ooh. In this card, too, it's like you see the ancestor right behind her. I know you can't really see that too much, but you see the ancestor standing right behind her. Okay? You could be seeing 1155. Let's read this. See what it says. Shadow of scarcity. Somebody could be Trinidad. 1221. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is significant. Beauty by day and hag by night. I don't know how to say the name here, but she is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as Olehigu and Buhag. Whether energy or blood, for vampires there is never enough to go around. You have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. 1313. Okay? So I feel like you could be somebody that does actually attract this type of energy. Confirmation. The ash just fell again. Maybe the tower fell on this energy, or maybe this is why you're so skeptical. 1331. To actually be around others or to connect with others, because maybe all you've known are energy vampires. And maybe that's put you in this like skeptic type of vibe. That's what I'm getting from this. And it's like connections that you've engaged with or that you've involved yourself with. It's like you were never enough for them. It was almost like, or maybe you just always gave because it never seemed like it was enough. Never seemed like it was enough, or like you were enough. And this is why you may be reluctant on opening up. 1441. Because it's like you've given your best, or you've given your all, or like you've given so much to the point you may have not given your all, but close to it, right? Because it's like You want to be met at the same level, right? And maybe you consciously become aware of the lack that's there and how things aren't being reciprocated. 1515. And so you may pull away. And this may have dimmed your light when it comes to that hopeful energy. All right? It could have dimmed your light and bruised your self-esteem. Because what you could have been dealing with are energy vampires that just took from you. And it didn't matter how much you gave or how much they took, it still was never enough. Never enough for them to reciprocate energy or to expand or grow with you, to, It was just like more, but they gave less. As the more you gave, the less they gave. And you could actually see too, if you're somebody that actually, like you spent time around connections like this where you stopped. You're like, all right, well, I'm not about to keep giving. And then all of a sudden they come back in with this, let me give you more, because I see you pulling away. And then as soon as you go ahead and you fall for that, they go ahead and start drawing back their stuff again, because they're like, well, shoot, now I'm about to be feeding off of you trying to give more. It's like, that's giving bait and switch energy. That actually came out in my collective reading that I did. So you may resonate with some of my collective readings, the latest ones. Okay? There is one I haven't posted yet, that the energy just recently came out. So that may resonate with you. But it's like, this is something for you to just learn from, to reflect on, to pay attention to. So that way you know what to look for when it comes to future encounters or connections. But I feel like by you doing the work that your ancestors are guiding you to do, for you to tap into the type of energy your ancestors are trying to bring forth to you or expose you to, it's going to empower you in a way that you're not going to fall victim. Okay, you're not a victim, but you won't fall victim to these, bless me, confirmation, these energy vampires, where they see you as a meal ticket. So I could see why you're a bit scarce, or why this scarcity energy is here. Yeah, it makes sense. But this is why the ancestors are here showing up for you. To bring you, pull you into a different direction and into different energy that's going to uplift you, motivate you, inspire you, empower you. And know that you don't need anybody else outside of yourself. You don't need anybody outside of yourself that's going to make you feel more fulfilled than you can make yourself feel. All right? You could be feeling lonely. Like I said, you could be somebody that has isolated themselves. Or there's like a lack of connection. And it's due to all that you've experienced when it comes to connections. And I mean across the board. All the way to parental connections, to just familial connections, friends, coworkers, lovers, everybody. To where it's like you're in disbelief that you are ever going to be able to come in contact with a true, authentic connection. Like a fairy tale type of connection. You could like really feel like they just don't exist anymore. And I feel this is why the ancestors are really trying to motivate you to see it differently by engaging in different things. Okay? When was the last time you tried something for the first time? All right? So embodiment. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. All right? Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? And the goddess declaration, my blessings always overflow. Okay? So affirm, my blessings always overflow. And that is with love, what they say, love, happiness, well-being, and money, etc. All right, but I'm getting like connections, certain connections in this doubt, this fear-based energy, and it could be projected onto you as well. Okay? My screen just went dark. I don't know if you saw the switch up, but the screen went dark. Yeah. There could be some type of resistance here. All right, ancestors, what else do we have, please? What else would you like us to know? Divine ancestors. Thank you. Shine. 2121. Somebody could be 32, 21. Rams are significant. Aries are significant. Let's see, 32. You hear the sirens? 32. Goddess of Shine. Goddess Mama Jumbo. I'm not certain if I'm saying that right. Glitters as guardian of the lush green forest of Guinea Bissau. Don't come for me if I'm butchering it and you already know how to say this. Okay, just know that you know. Okay. If her name sounds familiar, it is because Mama Jumbo, or is the J silent or is the D silent? I'm not certain. Her name was misconstrued by colonizers and replaced with the term mumbo jumbo, meaning gibberish. Still, she shines. And please forgive me for not saying these names correctly. I mean, how am I to know without searching it, okay? 2244. So no disrespect, all respect, okay? You were born to shine. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. And the embodiment. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. I don't know if you heard the wind pick up pretty aggressively at that. Your story matters and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows. 2323. Hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment, but you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. All right? Goddess declaration. I am ready to be seen and heard. 2345. It's time to stand up, stand out, and shine authentically. Because regardless of the past, regardless of the encounters, the life experiences, people, places, and things that have placed a wrench in your life or some type of burden, that can be released by consciously releasing it. It doesn't have to be something that you carry any longer. You deserve to be seen. You are somebody very, very special, and that's why you're even here viewing this message right now. 2424. The ancestors are working with you to elevate you, to empower you to see this within yourself so that you can exude this energy, give this to the world because the world needs it. Okay? But it's like these energy vampires, those that have done nothing but take from you, have like almost depleted you in a sense to where Maybe you've continuously had to put yourself back together. And maybe because of doing that, it's like, you're just like, I throw the towel in. Like, I don't even have hope anymore. I don't even, to maybe even where you're settling, where you should not be settling. And this is why the emphasis on honoring your energy is so important right now. Anything else, Divine Ancestors? Anything else, please? Thank you. Yeah, some of you are like scared to shine. Secrets revealed. Somebody could be 36. Queen of Sheba. And Oshun. Fearless love. Let's see, 36. The element is fire. In the Bible, the wealthy Queen of Sheba brings a caravan of gifts to King Solomon. The Ethiopian holy book reveals that she was their queen, Makeda, and that together they sired King Menelik the first. I'm not certain if I said that right. Open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. The embodiment. You don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. The Goddess Declaration. I am connected to the divine. Okay? Yeah. And the reason why the ancestors are working with you is because of the importance that your importance in this here time, this in this lifetime, your importance. You are important. Who you are is important. Your authentic self is very important, not just to yourself, not just to if you have children, your family, friends, lovers, your surrounding community, but for the world. It's an energy thing. Individuals don't even need to know you, and you have grand impact because you are walking in your authenticity, in your authentic self, embodying that energy, releasing the scarcity, the doubt, the fear, the lack. Okay? And then we have Oshun, and then we'll move on. Element of water. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha deity of honey, sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba Lady of Gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You're porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. And the embodiment. You are love, and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. And the Goddess Declaration, I give love, I receive love, I am love. All right? That's beautiful. Feel like last year was very significant. I feel like last year you could have experienced the completion of something, maybe to these energy vampires. Maybe you've come to this, like the realization last year. Of these types of connections or individuals, people, places, and things, okay, that literally was taking from you. Yeah, you could have been going through the storm, like, or you're currently in the eye of the storm right now, okay? And so this is what's going to keep you focused. We got to level up here. Somebody's 39, but there's a level up here. All right, you're about to level up. Take heed to what the ancestors is guiding you to do. You know, if you feel like you need more clarity, then book for a personal reading so we can see. Yeah, you could be resistant right now to whatever this is. The change. Make the change. Yeah, you could be so used to energy vampires. Maybe you have energies around you that you feel like is an energy vampire. And maybe they're not. Maybe you need to seek that clarity. If they are, or if they're not. 3113. Okay, hold on. All right, we're going to tap into the Priestess of Light Oracle. Let's see what the ancestors have to say here. We got Harvest, Gathering Blessings. 3131. Planting something new, touching earth. Yeah, and this is you stepping into this, your authentic energy, and this is energy that you've not been able to really authentically be in, ever. So that vibration, that frequency that you're going to be at is going to be impactful. What do we have, ancestors, please? What do we need to know? Ancestors of the divine. What do we need to know, please? Thank you. Planting something new, okay? Fearlessness. Removing obstacles. You living in this energy of fearlessness. The number 26 is significant. Earth magic. Removing obstacles. Yeah. December 26th is significant, okay? The energy of this priestess of the horse brings movement and magic into your life. The horse, a creature of power. We're in the year of the horse. 33 exactly. 33 minutes exactly when I looked up. A creature of power has long represented freedom. This card signals that the time is right for you to free yourself of the obstacles blocking your movement forward. You may have been hesitant or even afraid to face these obstacles before, but there is a greater courage growing within you now. Take a look at your life to determine what needs to be done. Wow. 3333. The obstacles may be external to you, perhaps a friendship, a place, or even a job or task that brings negative energy to your life. Or the blocks may be more personal, taking the form of worry, self-criticism, or other negative thought patterns. Unhealthy or self-sabotaging behaviors and habits could be blocking you as well. All these obstacles, whether inner or outer, may be a part of your daily life, and as such, may seem insurmountable. But it's time to fearlessly choose to prioritize and honor yourself. This beautiful galloping steed represents your true power to break through, to remove old obstacles, and to move forward on your soul's path. The grounding energy of the earth will always support you and bring real magic when you make the honoring choices. Okay? 3443. angel number. Look that up. The wind is blowing so hard right now, and it's just confirmation. Affirmation. I have the power to remove any inner or outer blocks. I am fearless in my choice to honor myself and my life. Okay? Horses are significant because that came out at the beginning of this reading in the first part. All right, let's see. Is there anything else, ancestors? Anything else? Okay. My nose is like tickling too, so it's confirmation. We got clarity. Clarity. Releasing illusions. Somebody's 35. Oh my gosh, my nose. Planning, building your world. Creation, expansion, networking. May 26th is significant, and we got the number 33. Okay, somebody could be 33. Oh my gosh, my nose. That's just confirmation. So we got clarity. This eagle priestess heralds a time of productivity and clarity for you. This card is telling you to sharpen your focus on your own goals right now. You have the vision, now make your plans and set them in motion. Think of how the eagle's lofty perspective allows it to see far off prey and adjust its actions, anticipating changes before they arise. Real plans, not just fantasies, are called for, so get clearer about your goals and what it will take to achieve them. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment, so be honest with yourself about others' intentions and about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of yourself. Even if you think you no longer carry old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by fears and limitations you've unwittingly accepted as truth. The eagle calls you to look deep within and reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clearly directed and your creativity starts to take shape. The vibrant golden color surrounding the eagle signifies greater mental activity and brightness of mind. Great value is coming to your life. Don't be surprised to find the time before you opening up with new ideas, accuracy, inspiration, and even prosperity. It's time to get clear about who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get there. This card is telling you, plan, prepare, prosper. All right? The affirmation, I release illusions and confusion. I think clearly, focus on my plans, and let my life shine. Yes. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. Allow yourself to be free. Just like these horses that have been coming out. Like the eagle. Your confirmation, you're going to be passing by somewhere and you're going to see horses. If it's not on a billboard, if it's not on a commercial or an ad or something, okay? You're going to start seeing horses, eagles. I'm hearing hawks as well, all right? Black and white butterflies, something pertaining to fairies, sunflowers, turtles, the yin-yang symbol, the infinite symbol. The number 33 is big as well. Trees. Something is really big about trees, okay? But building your world. This is what you're doing. This is what you are going to be. And this is what, my nose, my gosh, the ancestors are trying to empower you to do. To build your own world. 3939. What does that look like for you? And then, you know, where it started, 303, angel number. My nose is getting on my nerves right now. Ancestors, I got it. We got it. But 303, angel number. But it's like tapping into that childlike energy to believe again. Just to even believe again that you are capable of doing this. Releasing the shackles and the limits, old programming and ways of thinking, being and doing that aren't applicable to you any longer. All of these things that are of the past have done nothing but held you down, held you back, made you oh so serious, gotta be serious. Like, it's like you have to tap into your imagination again. You gotta bring this energy back to your life. 40/40, and you're going to be able to take heed to these messages. Do your homework and look into the angel numbers to see what more you can get from these messages from the ancestors. Okay, but you are building at this time your world. We had others are trying to come in and control the narrative. You know, she was on strings, like being puppeteered. Bless me. No. Rebuke it. Okay? Rebuke the doubt, rebuke the fear, rebuke the lack of self-esteem, rebuke all these spirits that want to keep you shackled. And take heed to what the ancestors are telling you to take heed on. What to do. Open yourself up to these things. Because while it may sound, oh, that's so corny. That's what my kids do. That is the point. Because your kids are having a great daggone time doing it, aren't they? Now it's your turn. Especially if you did not get to enjoy such energy growing up. Now it's your turn to really fully tap into that. And you're not allowing anybody to come up in your life and try to run it how they want it. Because you are somebody that is, like I said, of great importance to your ancestors, but also to the divine. You have a purpose and a reason to shine in this lifetime, where you're going to bring great change to not just yourself, your lineage, your children, your community, okay, but on a greater scale. That's how important you are. You deserve to give yourself this opportunity to go and tap into this newly found energy, this uncharted territory. 4242. Some of you've been putting in this work and doing so, all right? So this is like, some of you, this is past energy, like what the ancestors have been working on with you, okay? You could be in the thick of it. Some of you are stepping into this energy. If you feel like this is stuff that you've been already experiencing, because we did get 2025 where there was like, and then I saw 21, like, which is in my mind's eye was the world card in tarot, which is like the ending, a completion, accomplishment, like you've achieved this. Now, if that resonates with you, go look up the reading that I did. I think that it's the number 42. Okay? If you feel like you are at this entryway, this threshold, like you're finally leaving out of this and you're stepping into that 4343, that energy of building, creating, expanding, that 42 angel number reading is gonna hit. Okay? All right. So we're gonna tap into, to close out, we're gonna tap into the self-care deck. I was going to go into the archetypes, but I feel like I want to do that on a separate, because I never have, trying to dominate the time constraints, okay? But considering the time and me also and my self-care that I need to do before I go to bed, okay? I love this deck with the archetypes. So maybe I'll do a one-off or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to ebb and flow. I'm not going to try and 44, force it. Okay. So let me read this card and then we'll close out with the self-love. Okay. The number 33 is significant. You could be seeing the number 33 a lot. And that I do have that 33 number of the day reading as well. So if you keep seeing the number 33, go check out that reading. Only if you're guided to, only if you see it, okay? Because that is the indicator it's going to resonate. Don't waste your time. Your energy and your time is very valuable and precious, and please don't waste it if you don't need to. Don't use it if you don't need to, all right? Some of you could be feeling called to do that, like really buckle down on your energy to be more reserved and preserved, all right? Especially if you're somebody that has dealt with a lot of energy vampires. Hell yeah. I bid you good day. Okay. All right, building your world. A priestess of the bees. Yeah, bees are significant as well. Sits peacefully, and that actually does give like Oshun. I almost said Oshun love. 4554 angel number. But that gave Oshun energy. So you may resonate with the Orishas or Oshun, okay? Or you have... I just recently watched a movie about how these individual... What was that? Go watch the video, what is it? Jupiter Rising. And see how the bees responded to the girl. They the guy bowed down to her and was like, "Your Majesty." Or she didn't even know she was royalty. But the bees, all of them, you know how everybody's always swatting at bees or whatever. Me, I literally stand because the bees are so drawn to me. I'm just standing there. It's okay. They just, they're attracted to good energy. And while everybody else around me is swatting at them, running and just screaming, and I'm just like, it's okay. They're not going to hurt you. But, a lot of people are, and there are people that are allergic to bees. So, but in this movie, she they moved with her. As she moved, you see all the bees moving too. It was very beautiful, very powerful. But anyways, okay. A priestess of the bees sits peacefully in the hollow of a tree, gathering the energy of the bees that fly around her and rest on her fingertips and third eye. She's surrounded by the honeycomb, and though her vision is turned inward, her thoughts are focused on outer plans taking shape. The bee is one of nature's most industrious creatures, and this card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. Ooh, that's so exciting. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, which are all projects that build on ideas and produce nectar for the body, mind, and soul. Yeah, soul. They do require repeated attention and action, so take time to create a plan. Set some goals and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility, so the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters. A child or children on the way, new in-laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives are all ways that you may be expanding your personal network. On a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architecture, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is the perfect time for you to build the world you desire So make your plans and set to work. The affirmation: I have the power to create my world and prioritize the projects that I desire. As I continue to take action, my joy and fulfillment expand. Okay? Wow. I feel like, too, I was getting the number 3 when I had looked up, and it was 303. It's 313 now on the clock. And your feminine energy. What? Achievement. Okay? This is your sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion, achievement after that. And then we have touching earth, planting something new. This is your purpose. Then I'm telling you, some of you have your purpose is very, very powerful. You see the hands touching earth, your energy, your power, reclaiming your power, owning your own throne, and owning your own narrative, 50-50, and existing in your true authenticity, your true authentic nature, okay? Woo! This is what's up. Achievement, effort plus intention. Yeah, to expand. And this is going to be so empowering. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do more than just hear me. Take action. Take action on the guidance that you've been given in these messages as I cut the deck. Abundance. Fortune, wealth, plenty. Claim this energy too, all right? And make sure you stay on board, stay on track. Summoning power, divine feminine. You are reclaiming what is yours. 5151. What these energy vampires have taken from you or depleted you of. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the ending of this reading. This is beautiful. Thank you, ancestors. You got me over here cheesing. I'm going to have to breathe for a little while after this. Sit down, literally. And just sit. I keep seeing, like, spirits, okay? Like, cross my path. And it's not like it's anything new, but it's just like the emphasis is real. Like, it's almost like confirmation. You see me? Confirmation. Oh my gosh. It's so dope. This is emotion. I'm seeing the sign of Mars energy, which is like action. All right? Motion, movement. Take that action. Okay? Hold on. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and close out with this self-care deck. This was a really good reading this month. So in these messages, or these readings, I do once a month, okay, mid-month. So you have a whole month to tap into this, alright? You have a whole month to tap into this energy, and then you can come back. You can revisit, because these messages they're going to resonate in different ways for everybody, okay? So you just place it. Just place it where it fits for you, okay? It says, eat at least one full meal today without any technology present. Focus on nourishing your body and the sensation that comes up, okay? Yeah. Bless me. So we got inspiration. That was an no, it wasn't. Hold on. Yeah, that was an inspiration. We got inspiration. Okay, you're being inspired at this time. If you feel burnt out, if you feel burnout setting in, if you feel demoralized and exhausted, it is best, for the sake of everyone, to withdraw and restore yourself. 5432. All right. Walk to your favorite coffee shop for an afternoon pick-me-up, or brew a cup of tea as you take a few minutes to reflect and recharge. Okay? And then another inspiration card. Take rest. A field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. 5454. Take 10 minutes out of your day to quietly observe the world around you. How can you cultivate this calm energy during times of stress? All right, so this is your homework. Because it was already said, 5511, angel number, look that up. It has already been said in the energy that about burning out or feeling burnt out or stressed, okay? And so when these times arise, that's the perfect time for you to go and meditate. 5533. When you're feeling overwhelmed or just overstimulated, okay? This is going to be your homework this month. Meditation. Sitting in or creating a space for you to be able to go and duck off to, okay? Whether you got kids or not, there's going to be a space somewhere. 5555. You're going to create a space. You're going to locate a space and you're going to create it for these moments where you need to tuck away, duck away, all right? Make sure everybody's taken care of, whatever. And go sit for just a few minutes, 20 minutes. If it has to be less, that's fine, but at least take some time. Whenever you're feeling this burnout energy, go take that time, that rest. That doesn't mean keep pushing it. You have nothing to prove. Nothing. And do not let anybody up in your life that's currently in your life or trying to be in your life that's going to make you feel like you're not doing enough. Or no, it doesn't matter if you're tired, we go until we burn out. No, we don't. That's not divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy knows when to rest and relax, rejuvenate. 5656. That is the energy that you are cultivating, that you are learning to sit in. Okay? And this is what the ancestors want you to do. You will feel very empowered by doing so. Indubitably. All right? You're going to be feeling real good. You're going to be sitting on your throne feeling quite royal by doing so, knowing that there's no consequence that comes with that, but peace, serenity, calmness. So tap into that energy. This is your homework. Amongst the other things that you receive throughout these part 1 and part 2, okay? But this is your homework. Find a space, create a space for you, and then make that sacred space where you go to visit when you need to sit and meditate, where you need to sit and do your breath work, okay? Sit and read. Sit and do absolutely nothing. Even if you want to take a meal there and sit there and eat your meal there with no technology, is actually quite freaking peaceful. It is. Especially coming from a mother of 52 kids. Okay? Y'all know it's 5, but 5 feels like 52 at times. A lot of people are like, you got patience and you homeschool and this, and I didn't always have those patience. That's something I had to build. It's like a muscle, okay? Because all kids be ready to get throat chopped. But you know, I'm here in the middle. I stand in the middle. It's that balance of that nice authority with the bass in my voice and the gentle parenting. It's like a nice little combo I got going on here, okay? But best believe, all right? Take your space, take your time. Make space and time for you. It's time to rise, baby. This is your lifetime to do that. All right. If you want a personal reading, any confirmation, clarity, whatever, feel free to book. If not, drop a comment, claim the energy. A like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you come back next month. I love you so very much. Until next time, peace, love, and light.